Welcome back. I wanted you guys to see the sweet potatoes we planted on ridges here. We're still in the down the hill gardens, and we've got the cassava coming up in between. These are peanuts, as you could probably tell. And peanuts bloom, and then they put their little peduncles down into the ground. And these really all need to be weeded, as you can see. But they're looking pretty good. We had a very high germination rate. But really got to get these weeds out of here before all of these guys start putting it out their little peanuts. It's not good to see all this here, you know, and you have to hand weed them. You really don't want to risk losing potential peanuts because you're just yanking things up with a hoe or trying to hoe around them. They're not easy to hoe around. We got to come in here and carefully get things by hand as best as we can. These little bindweed type things. This is a little creeping Fabaceae. There's also a bindweed, like a morning glory family, that causes a lot of pain and suffering to gardeners because it crawls really fast and shows up in your garden beds. But there we go. I'll come back and weed these when I've got some time, and I don't have you guys with me. You can't just sit here and watch me weed for the next hour. Let's go take a look at the Dasheen back here. Isn't that looking great? As you can see, these were originally put into pits. There's a hole that each one was planted into, and they threw a little fertilizer down and filled in the holes. And so now they are at ground level, and the idea is that the loose soil around the Dasheen is going to allow it to make a good root up through the center. See that? So it's just kind of tipping it up through. I'll show you what we did here. I left a few so you guys can see here what's going on. All right, see? These are down at the bottom, kind of down at the bottom of a hole. We just have to take a shovel or a machete or whatever and just knock the dirt into this hole and fill it up around here, and then the root center here will grow up and become a beautiful, delicious Dasheen root. And last but not least, look at these fantastic beans. I already picked a few pounds of these things today. Ah, man, I sent the kids down here to pick, but look at all these. These are the yard-long beans and a bush variety. When they're that size, they need to come in. They don't get as long as the other yard-long beans, but they're real easy to grow because you don't need anything for them to hang on. Yikes. Gonna have to come out here and pick again. That's crazy. There's a lot of beans here. And tomorrow morning I think will be bean picking time. No, that's about it. Just figured I'd show you guys what's going on up here. It's really looking great, and I'm having a good time. And we're gonna get some serious stuff coming out of here. It's just so beautiful. Thanks for joining me. Until next time, may your thumbs always be green.
I went to see David the Good. We listened to Portishead and drank spiced rum.
The root center here will grow up and become a beautiful, delicious Dasheen root. So all I gotta do is take the shovel and knock it in awkwardly with my left hand. There. That looks good. That's good. It's working, I think.